Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. If you like The Mike Wagner Show and you want to make your own podcast, well, let me tell you about Anchor. First of all, it's free. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. You can also add any song from Spotify directly to your episodes. The possibilities are endless. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. You can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosensia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews and even loved and enjoyed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forrest Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mia Mosensia. Available on Amazon. Also, check out The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple Music, and more. Coming soon to the Hamilton Radio Network and others to be joined later. Don't forget to take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out The Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies, makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia for great books like Missing, Once and Wrinkles. Also T-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia. Check it out today. We'll support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, themikewagnershow.com. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com at the Mike Wagner Show. Make sure you do so today. We're here with 2 terrific people, and one we had on about a few years ago, it feels like, and she proudly gives us an update. And we've got a gentleman who is a drummer of a famous band, and we have our main guest. She was a professional pianist. She's a performer, also singer, songwriter, actress, and an activist from England, now living in Los Angeles. And she began at the age of 3 as a classical pianist, and was named the Prodigy and also a virtuoso, play at the Royal Festival Hall at 13. And we talked about her previous EP a few years ago about What I Want to Say to You. And she's got a new song out, which really bites, but it's a good way. We'll talk about that. We also have a gentleman as well, too, who's a drummer of No Doubt and Dreamer, and also a one-time scratch golfer on Celebrity Tournaments. We'll talk about that in the collaboration. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studio somewhere in the country on both sides of the Atlantic, we have a very interesting collaboration, which they're going to talk about the song Bite that's out there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 very interesting guests. We bring back M. Hoggett, best known now as M. the Master from now on. We also have from No Doubt the drummer, Adrian Young as well. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us. M, it's great to have you back.
Hello.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Well, it's great to have you on board as well, too. And M, let's get to you as well, too, as she's now called M the Master as well, too. And just very quickly, you're a performer, a pianist, singer, songwriter, and actress and activist from England, now living in Los Angeles. You start at the age of 3 as a classical pianist, and you were named the prodigy and virtuoso. You play at the Royal Albert Hall as well, too, at 13. And Adrian, you're a drummer. You were a drummer of No Doubt and Dreamer, and also one-time scratch golfer at celebrity tournaments as well, too. And you guys collaborate on an amazing project as well. That's Dream Car, by the way. And also, you guys have that song Bite as well. And before we get into all that, Em, quickly, once again, just give us a recap on how you got started.
How I got started in the music industry?
Correct. Yeah. A very, very quick recap. We had you on board. You had a great story.
Yeah, I mean, I started, when I was 3, classical piano. I was a classical pianist my whole childhood. It was very, very intense. I was performing since I was 4 or 5 throughout my life in England and across Europe, and started singing, songwriting as a teenager, and, quickly fell in love with that. Went to drama school in New York, picked up all the theatrical skills, and it kind of has now combined into this very theatrical, multiple genre music experience. And now I'm a full-time performer. I perform multiple nights a week in the LA area and releasing consistent music. And
Mm-hmm. And also a mark of consistency. We talked about What I Want to Say to You, the EP, and some other works. And once again, tell us all about that.
Yeah, What I Want to Say to You was my debut EP. It was quite a heavy subject matter. It was about my experience with rape, and it was dedicated to sexual assault survivors. And that was the first thing I professionally released. I was really proud of that. And I think, being able to express myself musically in that way was a huge part of my healing process. So that was a great experience.
Mm-hmm. And what was that decision for you to go to as a full-time performer? Because I remember we had you on. You were also a pianist, and you also were an actress and activist, and now full-time performing. What made you go into full-time performing?
I mean, I do all of those things. I just mean that, I'm performing all the time, and what made me do it is just that I love it, really. I love being in front of a crowd. I love feeding off the energy. I'm a highly energetic and athletic performer, and I just have a blast in the room, and I just love it.
Mm-hmm. And I also seen some videos as well, too, and it looked like you're on Elton John on steroids when you're on the piano as well, too. And I think, hey, I think this is going to be a real project. Give Elton John a run for the money. So,
yeah, people have compared me to him quite a few times, actually. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And I'm looking forward to what you got. And Adrian, you were a drummer of No Doubt and Dream Car. You're one-time scratch golfer at celebrity tournaments as well, too. And tell us how you first got started.
Well, I was a fan of the ska scene in Southern California as a teenager, and one of the bands I would go see is No Doubt locally.
Oh,
and so this was the mid to late '80s, and then and eventually I joined in 1989. But this is before any tours or any album making, and then we got signed eventually in 1991, put out our first record in 1992, which wasn't a big commercial success, but we had a little bit of local success. And then eventually, 3 years later, we released our most popular album to date, which is Tragic Kingdom. So that came out in 1995.
Mm-hmm. And you're also with Dream Car as well, too. And just tell us about that.
So over the past 10 years, No Doubt's been mostly inactive. And so a few of us from the band decided to try another band. And we got together with Davey Havoc, who's the singer of AFI, and created a new band. And that's called Dream Car. We did one record together. But I think that's a one and done. I really enjoyed it, though. I'm glad.
Mm-hmm. You also have been playing some drums for quite some time. And what was the one precise moment that simply influenced you in doing for the rest of your career?
Well, it wasn't a plan to make it the rest of my career, but those of us who are fortunate to keep it going, it's an incredible experience, I will say. But I wanted to play drums ever since I was a little kid. And I didn't actually get a drum set. My parents got me a really crappy little drum set for Christmas my senior year in high school. And then So the waiting was over, I guess you could say. And then I just went to work from there. I'm not formally trained per se. I'm mostly self-taught, although over the years I've kind of gone back and tried to polish things up with studying with a few people here and there and taking some reading in college, which I don't really use. But I just worked really hard at it, and I still do. I still love playing.
That's interesting. Who are some of your favorite drummers, singers, songwriters, and musicians growing up?
Well, it starts with the Beatles, and then the Beatles, and then the Beatles. And then, as far as drummers go, I grew up really loving Stuart Copeland from the Police.
He's my favorite.
Deep Purple. In LA, there was a drummer. There's a drummer named Fish from this band called Fishbone, who was a big influence as well, especially in the punk ska kind of scene. And but those are a few, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And how about some of your favorite drummers? Today we talked about the ones that are in the past. How about today's?
Today, oh wow, that's you stumped me because I'm not paying attention to a lot of the younger players. I guess I'm reaching that middle age where I'm just in my own head, in my own hole in the studio, and just I'm doing so much producing with my partner now that we're just mainly focused on the artists we're working with.
Mm-hmm. And of course, one of the artists you're working with is M the Master as well too. We'll talk about your collaboration bite, but first, listen. That's right. First, you're listening to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@SonicWebStudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give an official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and enjoyed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for it goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com on over 30 podcast platforms. Coming soon to Hamilton Radio and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books, merchandise, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Also support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com for the Mike Wagner Show. Make sure you do so today. We're here with a terrific duo and a collaboration. We have M the Master, a performer, pianist, singer, songwriter, actress, and activist from England, now living in Los Angeles. We have Adrian Taylor, the one-time drummer of No Doubt and also Dream Car. He was also a scratch golfer on celebrity tournaments. And before we talk about your collaboration and being a golfer as well too, it's like, how did you first get involved with golfing? And you must have like a pretty good score to go up against the golfers.
Well, correction, by the way, my name's Adrian Young. Golf was a strange, I guess, diversion from music, but then I started taking it very seriously. And I mean, yes, I was playing in celebrity tournaments, but I also started playing a little bit part-time on the mini tours, mostly in Southern California, but I would kind of go to other states as well once in a while. Not a lot of success doing that. I had my moments, but it was a challenge that I really couldn't stop taking on. And so I just really charged it very hard until, my body couldn't take it anymore. Mm-hmm. And, I don't really play that much anymore, but, for those years I was competing and playing in some of the celebrity stuff, like you mentioned, was really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Really
awesome. Who are some of your favorite celebrities that you golfed with, Adrian?
Well, this is going to sound kind of braggadocious. I don't know where to start. Dr. J, Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky. I've been fortunate enough to play with a lot of Hall of Fame athletes. And so what's interesting about those people is that when you're a professional athlete, like you're kind of pretty good at everything that involves sports and coordination. So most of these people were really good golfers. And fortunately for me, I was better than most of them. So that was kind of fun because professional athletes are very competitive. And so when they see like a skinny 160-pound musician kick their ass in golf, you could see it. You could see it kind of like they didn't like it.
I bet you're not saying anything about Alice Cooper. I mean, he's a golfer. It's like they didn't say anything bad about him.
No, but and I played with Alice too, and he's a nice guy. But they weren't saying anything bad, but you can just tell it's like it's competitive juices. They never quite go away.
Or your urge is like, hey, great shot. You're like that. They're probably saying behind your back. So I know how that goes. But of course, you kind of wish you golf with him. It's like, don't you wish you golfed with Adrian?
I mean, sure. I'm sure we will at some point. I used to golf as a child. Yeah.
That's really interesting. And now you two guys collaborate on the song Bite. And before we get to the song, how did you guys first meet when it comes to collaborating?
Yeah. Go ahead, yeah.
Because, so my wife became friends with M, and my wife says, hey, I want you to come with me to see my friend M's band play in Santa Monica this week. And I'm kind of like, I don't really want to go. And we're still kind of COVID-y times. And I said, okay, I'll go. And then I saw M play with her awesome band, and I was floored. And, we talked about her energy a little bit earlier. It's very rare these days when I see real performers that not only can sing and play their instrument really well, but actually throw down and put out crazy amounts of energy on the stage. And I was just totally floored, and I was not expecting it. And I told my wife, I said, I got to work with her. So I have a production partner. And I called my partner and I said, you got to come with me to see I'm the master. We've got to work with her. And then so I brought him and he agreed. And then we spoke to M, and then you want to take it from there?
Well, yeah. And then I was stoked. Obviously, I was really excited about it and looking to record at the time. Like I have so many songs that are unreleased that are just, people always ask me every show, where can I listen to this? Where can I listen to this? And so many of them that aren't out. So, I'd been really wanting to record, and it just seemed like an awesome match. And we just took it from there. And then from the moment we started working together, it was just seamless because Adrian and Todd are so creative and so open to experimentation, which is me. I come up with some very wacky ideas in the studio, and they're open to all of them. And so it's just been a really fun and unique experience.
Mm-hmm. And you also have the song as well, too, Bite, that you are about to release, or it's about to be out. So tell us more about that song.
Yeah, so Bite, I wrote it a long time ago and have been performing it, every week for almost... a long time. It's a very sort of theatrical, sort of rock opera-esque song. And we worked on that for, I don't know, a number of months in the studio and had a blast, had a lot of fun. And we really tried to capture the live essence in the sense of, that you could, through my voice and through the performance, you can really tell. It just feels very sort of intimate and like unique. But at the same time, giving it its own identity as a studio version. I think as we continue to work together, we've talked about, or I at least feel that each of the songs is kind of a work of art in itself. Like we're really sort of spending a lot of time and effort making them very unique and individual and characterized. A lot of what I do is very storytelling and theatrical, and so getting that across in the music for me, I don't want it to just be a musical track. I want it to be something that conveys a story and a feeling. So yeah, I feel really happy with that release. It's the first thing I've released for 2 years, and it felt like such a good reintroduction to who I've evolved into as an artist. So yeah.
And what inspired you to write the song "Bite"?
I mean, a lot of things, really. It's a sort of, honestly, I kind of like to leave it open to interpretation. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe Adrian can give us a good interpretation. What do you think?
Oh, no.
What is that? Is she going to bite you or what?
Possibly. No, my job and my partner Todd's job is to, take her vision and help her, and produce it and get it from the stage to the studio and whatever it takes to get it there. As producers, engineers, and sometimes performers. If it's put it this way, if she's happy with it, then we're happy with it. That's our job.
And that's rather interesting as well, too. And where can we find Bite at and all your works at?
Yeah, Bite and all of my other music is available on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, iTunes, Bandcamp, everywhere that it can be. It's all under M, the master. That's EM, not the letter M. And we have another single coming out probably in a month or two called I'm a Criminal. And yeah, music is going to be consistently coming out. So I would definitely say to follow me on those platforms and also on Instagram for all of the latest information.
Okay, well, that sounds really good. Just keep us up to date. We'll find out what's coming up in 2022 and beyond for double Grammy winner Adrian Young and M the Master. You'll listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor, The Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We'll be back with double Grammy winner Adrian Young and M the Master after this time up.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Ray Powers, and boy, are you in luck. Right place, right time. Tuned in to The Mike Wagner Show. You heard me.
We're back with M the Master and double Grammy winner Adrian Young teaming up with Bite here on the Mike Wagner Show. And we appreciate you giving us a really good update. And Adrian, thanks for joining us as well, too. And really good golf stories as well, too. And what else can we expect from you guys in 2022 and beyond?
For me, I think consistent live shows. If you live in the LA area or nearby, definitely come down. I have a residency at Hovell's in Santa Monica. That's every single Tuesday night. Never miss a show. So we're always around to be seen if you live in this area. But I'm expecting, through the rest of the year to just be releasing consistent music. I hope to release maybe, at least between 2 and 6 new singles by the end of the year. So I'm really excited to just get a really good representation of who I am as an artist and what I'm doing out there in the public eye. And it would be great to get some of those songs put in films and TV shows. I've had some meetings about that. So, lots of goals. Yeah.
Sounds like a lot as well, too. And Adrian, how about you? What can you expect from you in 2022 and beyond?
Like Em said, we're doing, I'm a Criminal. We're working on that now, and we'll probably start another one shortly thereafter. And then my partner, and by the way, my production company that my partner have is called the Moxie Brothers.
Okay, the Moxie Brothers.
Moxy. And we're scoring, composing for a horror film this year. I don't know when it's coming out. It might be next year. But so yeah, we're producing bands, but we're also now getting into the film side of things.
Okay, that sounds really amazing. We're looking forward to it. Once again, we're with M the Master, teamed up with double Grammy winner Adrian Young with Bud here on the Mike Wagner Show. Guys, thank you for your time. Thanks for the update, and looking forward to having you again soon. Just keep us up to date. Once again, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact? Where can people purchase or check out Bite and any other works?
Yeah, my name's the Master. You can find me under that name everywhere. Instagram. My website is mthemaster.com. That's EM. Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Bandcamp, everywhere you could hope to find. If you live in the LA area, I have a residency at Harvell's in Santa Monica every Tuesday night. I have a lot of music that's coming out within the upcoming months, so stay tuned. And yeah, that was about it.
We certainly do so. Guys, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you soon. Make sure you keep us up to date. Keep in touch. We'll have you back. We wish you all the best. And guys, you have a great future ahead of you.
Thank you so much.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.